rented an outfit. Come on, everybody see this shit.
I like the podium. I ain't got to hold shit in.
You lost so much weight. Why would you have to? Doesn't she look good, you guys? How much weight you lose? How much weight you lose?
75 pounds. That's a lie. Y'all got that damn big.
Well,
30 pounds.
you know what? She wasn't that. They mixing you up with Jack A. That's not Jack A, you guys. That's
What you gonna do?
yes.
Let's welcome the people.
Okay, welcome to people. Hey, welcome.
Hey, y'all, welcome
Is this
to
your
the
side? 'Cause
celebration of life.
I was there.
First of all my sides are good. Yeah. That part. So,
Trying to show up for
switch
you.
around. Y'all, thank you so much for coming, everybody, to this celebration of life.
Yes.
Want to welcome the family, the ones that have flown in. The ones
Yes.
that are here.
Cleveland, I see you. Where's Cleveland in the building? Cleveland. Yes. Looking great. They got
It's
their
a lot,
uniforms
about 100
on.
of them RSVP. It's a lot.
Yes. It was 1,100 to RSVP.
Yeah. One of the late people coming on here.
No, they were here earlier. They try to get their friends from under the line.
Okay, so what we want to say, is the reason that we're doing this, the true reason for this celebration of life.
Right, you didn't thank everybody yet.
First of all, I left my papers over there.
I'm saying, we studied,
I tell you, I
practiced.
have my little papers for a reason.
Okay.
I try to follow the little rules, but I'm saying hello to the family and welcoming, okay?
You ain't gotta yell at me in front of all these black people.
I'm about to tell why don't you tell them the reason why we're doing this? We didn't plan on a celebration of life. We just, wanted to, take care of them, and then Mama
Barbara wanted this.
she said, I want it big.
Because he deserves this. Don't you guys agree?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we want to thank all of the Arnold family
That's
for
right,
being here.
And the mama.
Sure.
Yep, the dad.
There's a couple of, there's like 6 daddies. We got Eddie, right? And then Mass. They go Mass right there.
That's right.
Starting the OJs. Yes, yep. There's another.
One
somebody
with the
else.
Temptations.
There's a Temptations one somewhere. There's a Temptations daddy.
Right?
Where is it?
Oh, and Teddy Pendergrass.
She managed Teddy Pendergrass.
That's right.
She managed Teddy Pendergrass. Joe Jackson. I think Joe Jackson. He was there at the parties though.
He was. So they could know where, the stock David came from.
Right. Yes, great stock.
And there's a lot of people here that I don't know David would want to be in here.
Yeah, did you see him?
Yep. Saw him.
David didn't like him. It's weird.
He didn't like him.
And you know who else is in here too?
Who? You lying.
I swear to God.
Are they still alive?
Yeah, they still.
I'm sorry, I thought it was. Oh, it's gonna be a bad night.
Yes. We were told that night was supposed to be light,
Yes.
humorous, and funny.
That's what we were told.
They couldn't afford Kim Coles, so we got Kim Whitley. They told you that. They told you Barbara's favorite was Kim Coles.
And of course, Chris Spencer, everybody. I want to get back to my notes. Because we don't want to be
Oh,
here
your notes are
all
over
night.
there. Okay.
I'm going to go back.
Okay.
Even though Kevin don't want me to go back. I'm going to go back to my little list.
Just go leave me out here. Okay.
We want to also welcome the people that are watching on live stream.
That's right.
The link is working.
Is the link working?
Yes.
It's not working.
Okay, move on. That's all right. We're going to move on.
It's not working.
Yep. Thank you for the light over
Okay.
here. The place it's supposed to be. It's fantastic. All right, we want to go ahead. Are you ready?
Let me get over here so I can get
Yeah,
off quicker.
this is where the people,
I'm sorry. I know
when
you
you
do
pay
this
the
a lot.
white people, this is where you're supposed to stand. Podium they put up, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and start this celebration of life. We're going to bring up one of his best friends. This is the person who's produced his specials.
Right.
He's given them
Well,
lots
that's
of,
because of me.
No, it wasn't
No,
because.
he's my friend, and I said, you know what? There's a funny guy out there.
That's a lie. They've been friends. I've seen them together.
Right.
I have talked
At
to
my kid's birthday party.
No, he's talked to him on the phone all the time. Every time I'm looking at him.
He doesn't have his number.
He does have his number.
Kevin has 2 numbers.
So you're telling me he got the...
Well, if Kevin is Batman, well, it would be Alfred that would pick up the phone.
Okay, but I know the way David talked about him.
Okay, good.
This was his good friend.
It is one of his great friends. That's what I'm saying. One of his great friends.
And I want to thank him personally for being his good friend.
What did he do for you?
Huh? Well, first of all, let me say something.
Yeah.
Let me say something, how David is.
Okay.
Anything David got blessed with, his friends got blessed too.
Absolutely.
And that's how this friend is. Same thing. He blesses his friends. It trickled on down to me. So I'm his friend too. I got both numbers. Okay, I lied. I only got one. Don't tell your wife. I only got that. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of David's very good friends.
Great friends.
Kevin Hart.
Check. All right. I think tonight is going to be an amazing night. Like, you got a room full of talent, a room full of funny, a room full of love. So to kick it off, I'm gonna take a different approach. I'm just gonna talk about the guy that I knew, the relationship that I had, and the blow that this was. I don't think that I know or have known a more determined individual in the world of entertainment. And what I mean by that, everybody wants success. Everybody wants to take on the idea of what comes with Hollywood or what the entertainment business brings, but not a lot are willing to do the work. David Arnold, to me, was a guy that motivated and inspired me through the amount of no's that he heard and the will that he had to continue to fight for the yeses. Our relationship sparked new levels when I told David I was willing to put my money where my love was. And the no's started to hit him in a different way. And I said, I'm in a position where you don't really need the business. You just need to know that people back you, people love you, people are willing to ride with you. So myself, my company, we rode with it. And we tried to develop 2 sitcoms. And one of the sitcoms went through a world of yeses that then turned into no's, and over a year's time, what looked like an opportunity was taken away. I felt like I let David down, and I remember talking to David like, yo, listen, I promise you, just stay patient, it's gonna happen, And through this world of staying patient, David got more determined, he got more focused, put his head down and started working on stand-up even more. I said, David, I'll produce the comedy specials for you. These comedy specials turned into success, where David's idea as a headliner started to grow. David's money started to change. David's shoulders started to get up and get a little more square. Because people started to come out and see him. They were buying tickets to see David A. Arnold. That gave him a different level. Gave him a different level of confidence, gave him a different level of belief that his hard work was paying off. As his hard work started to pay off, David, always a writer, always worked, always found himself in a position where he was able to create content, provide for studios, producers, etc. Became a showrunner, head writer. He's a guy that just churned. If there was money to be made, he was going to figure out how to make it in the entertainment business. By the way, that's a separation between so many because people aren't willing to do the work. Figuring it out is a part of the work. They aren't work. As his stars started to rise and got to an amazing place, we were hit with a blow that David was taking from us all. It's crazy how life works. Because that level of love that David was looking for, David now sees from a different perspective and from a different layer. David now understands how much people not only adored him, his talent, but him as a person. How many people were motivated by his world of struggle that turned into a world of happy. A man who, at one point in time, didn't understand the world of family that turned into the example of what a father and a husband should be to me and so many other people in this room that have been down the road of struggle. I not only lost a friend, but I lost a motivator. I lost a guy that inspired me. I lost a guy that made me work harder because I felt like he's a guy that could catch up. He felt like he could catch up, like he stayed in the gym. David kept me in the gym, and by the gym, I mean on stage. He kept me with a pen to a piece of paper, because David was a guy that wasn't going to stop until his became the idea of what he wanted it to be. I don't know if we all understand what that truly is, because David's definition of success, it wasn't just fame. It wasn't fame. And I hope that we all truly know and understand that. It was the idea that the conversation attached to his name would be, that man is funny. That man was good. Today I stand here to tell you, I know for a fact that David A. Arnold is a headliner. Absolutely. David A. Arnold is a showrunner, a head writer, a producer, a creator, a father, a husband, and a friend. We come here today to celebrate that. As we cry, which a lot of us will, as we get emotional, which a lot of us will, try your best to understand that we're celebrating life today. We're not frowning upon it. And I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. It damn sure hurts, because it was a blow. It's unexpected. But in these times is when you band together, pull together, be together. And we pride ourselves on the one thing that we all are supposed to have, and that's love. And today we stand here with love for this man. And I love you, I miss you genuinely. And to your family, to your daughters.
Have mercy.
As a brother, as a friend, you guys are not fatherless. By blood, you don't have father. By blood, you do not, but by the idea of what a father can do or should do, you do. So you're not left in the cold. Myself, along with so many others in this group, will do our service to you as his loved ones. Whether that's on Valentine's Day, giving you guys the cards, the flowers, the Christmases, the birthdays, the Thanksgiving, etc. You just need to know that the love from your father extends to us. I promise you, we're not going to Julie, the same goes for you. A wife to him you are, but a widow, you don't have to be. That love extends. I'll do my best to do the same for you and to you. I made it a priority to get here today, to simply say this to your face, say this to his girl's face. It's now a priority. I signed up to be exactly what I said I am, and I'm gonna do that because that's what he would have expected of me, and that's what I promised I would do. To Cleveland, I know you guys are here. I think it's dope as hell if you guys are show up the way that you did. I look out, I see the jerseys, I see the hats. I'm not familiar with who a lot of you are, but that man's love for his city was bar none. To Mom, you know, there's a lot of jokes that I can say out here about you, to you, for you. But I know they're gonna fly tonight. I know they're gonna fly. And, you know, I just want to say I love you. And it's not just your loss. It's a loss to us all. You did good. And I hope you understand that.
Yeah.
In closing, my prayers are out to you guys. But David, I swear to God, I'll do my best to extend the branch that I've already extended and see that your comedy lives on through the things that I can provide, man. You're not dead. Comedy just got a dope ass angel. I love you.
Right.
The irony is that we cannot understand this, but we're celebrating the life and works of someone whose gifts we clearly could understand. We understood because he always said things that we could always relate to. The reason for this gathering is unimaginable. But his talent did not require imagination because it was so real to our everyday life. It was disrespectful. How long it took to get the damn respect. The game ain't changed him. He changed the game. Before his time will probably be used a lot. I'm thankful that he took the time to be a showrunner and an EP because he set a standard and a new bar. To that end, one of our really dear family members at That Girl Lele sent a text to me the other day. And she said, "We all owe him so much. I don't think I will ever be seen/appreciated by a showrunner like I felt with David." Inspired a new standard of love with a family transparency like no other. And that saved us all from ourselves in a horrible quarantine and beyond. This space that we are in this evening, this guild, protects and supports and honors storytellers. As a member of this guild and this family of directors, I celebrate the storytelling gifts, the characters that were cultivated from David A. Arnold. Okay, so my story as a creative was forever changed when I met David A. Arnold in Atlanta. We began working on House of Pain and Meet the Browns over a decade ago. He knew funny. He knew how to write it, deliver it, be it. And I loved directing his scripts and his words. Passing notes in meetings like we were a couple of badass kids. My story as a storyteller was inspired by his tenacity, his "I really ain't gonna put up with a whole lot of bullshit." His "I'ma play that little game for a minute, but that's all, cause I'ma be meanness." One of my favorite text exchanges with David A. Arnold was how he and I marveled at the energy people had about him, like he was new to this. The decades-long overnight sensation trip is some straight ridiculousness. And that was a part of his story. And my story as a creative loved, embraced, and understood his, "Oh, you gonna see meanness." my journey as a human being. And as a little sister, well, forever blessed and forever impacted. Yeah, there were tons of laughter, tons of nonverbal, can you believe this shit, side eyes? But what is etched in my whole soul is this big brother hug that he gave to me one day on the set of That Girl Lele. He was wearing his EP hat, I was wearing my director hat. And when a tough personal moment in my day caught me before I could catch it, there was that big brother hug. That had never happened to me in all the decades of my professional career. As a fan of David A. Arnold, I join all of his fans from around the globe, grateful for the specials, movies, TV shows, videos, and posts, never tiring of the stories and the characters from the mind and soul of David A. Arnold. I don't get ice from my refrigerator without thinking of his silly ass. Mom Barb, Julie, Anna Grace, Ashlyn, and the entire family, we honor and celebrate and cover all of you. Thank you for sharing him with us. Everything that you gave him to do his thing. Because goddamn, this ain't for the weak.
Whether stuff was going great or not so great, because he always played it the same way. He was always the same. Whether it was happening for him the way he wanted to or whether it wasn't, I couldn't tell the difference because he was always David. And I think the one thing I can say for certain is that he ran a great race, that as a comedian, you want, if you gotta go and when you gotta go, you want to die being able to do what you love and be around the people that you love. His family loved him and respected him and miss him and will miss him as we all will. But he died with laughter in people's hearts and dates on the books. So, bravo, young man. Well done. We love you and we're gonna miss you.
I'm just thinking about the last time that I saw David. We really did a show up in Chicago and he was the opening act. He was very funny. But then after the show, we got together and we sat up in my room and we were talking about life and the things that he went through and how he looked at me as he saw me once perform and he figured that it was so great to him, the reaction of the crowd, that he had to have some of that. And that sort of motivated him to be a comedian. I truly miss him, and he was truly a great person and a great personality.
Let me tell you something about my guy. Every conversation we would have, and this is early on, before I got a chance to meet Julie, he was always talking about, wait till you meet Julie. See, you think I'm good, but let me tell you where my passion really comes from. Let me tell you where my creative spark and my energy really comes from. He was always bringing up Julie. And then I met Julie. I met Julie and I said, oh, I hired the wrong Arnold. I said, he said, nigga, I told you. She the one. How many of y'all know that David was able to shine so bright because Julie was the wind beneath his wings? I'ma say what he would say if he was here. He did it because of her. He shined bright because of her. He never stopped talking about her.
This didn't happen overnight. Nothing I have was given to me. Everything I've been blessed with has been earned. Some people will say I came out of nowhere, that I just appeared. No, I've been doing this for a long time. Working, pushing, grinding, navigating and overcoming rejection after rejection. I faced many obstacles in my journey, the biggest being myself, my mentality, and my attitude. But every day I've worked to be a little better than I was the day before. I've come a long way from where I started, and I still have a ways to go. But that doesn't mean I'm not proud of the things I've accomplished, because this journey that I walk, it ain't for the weak.
Ladies and gentlemen, David A.